in folds of midnight water, side by side, we sons and daughters, we set forth for no king's orders, but we'll sail together. Hold fast, tides are turning, flames roar, fires are burning, we'll all be returning if we sail together.
Well, I hope everybody can hear me just fine because I wasn't going to do a Monday Night Live. I already put out a live, but an interesting thing happened to me on the way to the office. So I'll share that with you guys as you guys start coming in. I see that we have, well, we had two and we went down to one. But the studio's starting to come together, you guys. We're still a little bit off on the lighting, but we'll get there. So, uh, as of tonight, on my way to the office, I stopped by to test. Oh, darn it, I forgot to bring it in. I stopped by to test a new blade that I was working on for bobber fishing because the next few days, that's all I'm going to be doing is doing some bobber fishing. So on my way, as I was out testing, I watched seven Chinook be caught and three coho. So I figured I better get on here and have a conversation with you guys about that. So as everybody starts coming in, I'll start talking about it. In the meantime, I'm just going to sort of kick back. You can see that we have something new in the studio tonight. This is for us to critique videos, to have some fun with other people's YouTube stuff out there, as well as mine. It ain't just going to be other people's. But yeah, we want to be able to share videos. Like I told you guys earlier, I was working on doing the bobber downs. So that's going to be a big work in progress, but that's what I'm doing this week. And I'm making sure that I get some video so that we can show it on the screen, so that as we're talking about what we're doing, we can critique how that fish took that bait or that fish did the jump or whatever. So I'm pretty excited about it, you guys. The studio is actually starting to come together. The Monday Night Football, I know I'm up against that, but I can always put the game on too. But you have to do it in a certain way, right? You have to do the YouTube stuff instead of the actual game. So as we're getting our fishing report, we can still be at least seeing the game as you guys can see, right? Um, so this is a video from Auto Magic, and I wanted to say something about that, and I really want you guys to hear me. So Auto Magic just went through a very bad time, you guys. We all need to show him support as exactly as I'm doing tonight. He was out having fun, creating content for all of us, and then he got a whammy, right? And that whammy did definitely set him back. I see that he's starting to rebound now. So we wish him the best and his family as well as they go through their time. Okay, guys. So I'm waiting for people to pop in. Bryce is in. Bryce, what have you been doing? I saw that you said you went 2 or 3 for something there, huh? And I'll wait for him to answer. And guys, you need to start sharing this around and like and subscribe to God Sent Fishing because I'll just start doing podcasts of a different type and have thousands of viewers. So I'd rather keep it into the fishing world because that's where I love to do. But I could do other things because I have a whole studio. So did you get your deer there, mister? That's what I'm asking. I heard that you racked up a few there. So, okay, so that's why I went ahead and recorded the live earlier. We're into 5 minutes, and yes, sir, we did. You know what? Congratulations. I hope that that deer cures up well and fits well inside of your freezer and gives you good health as you eat it over a period of time. All right, so we have a whole three people in. I guess I'm going to have to build the YouTube channel by myself. I was sort of hoping that the fishermen would help me with it. You guys sort of need to share this around and get your friends to come in and like and subscribe and hit the bell button so that we can build this station because amazing things are about to start happening. As a matter of fact, why don't you guys go ahead and watch the video? And I'm going to go get a pole that's in my truck. So it might take me about a minute, but there's not a lot of people in here anyway. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Just give me 1 second. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So let me, Raven, good evening. Welcome into the studio. It's the first time you've been here. Trust me, this is going to be a really cool place to come and hang out. Wilson Flanders, good evening to you. Hey guys, I'm telling you, I'm on to something here. Okay, so as we throw our bobbers, right? As we throw our bobbers, and we have those round weights on the bottom of them, it's hard to keep our sand shrimp on, and it's hard to keep our sand shrimp on. Guess what? So I've been working on something, and let me get a picture of this for you guys. Now, listen, this is still the rough stages, okay? But see that right there, how thin it is and how wide it is? Let me tell you something. I can literally lay this thing down exactly the way that I want to lay it down. Oh my God. And it casts a country mile. I don't even have to chuck it to cast it, right? I'm telling you, we're on to something here. You guys are going to be all happy about that because these are cheaper than the big balls are. And let me tell you something, the fish cannot see this because it's too thin. And and it wiggles it. So I watched my bobber going like this through the water, right? So I was just kept waiting for that bobber down. But where I was fishing, nah, ain't gonna happen, you guys. It's Del Flanders, welcome in. Just not gonna happen. So, but tomorrow, I am out on the boat with the guides and the men that know the river really, really well. So I'm telling you what's going to happen with this is going to be legendary. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be going, oh, I want some of those because it wiggles the bait. So we should do good tomorrow. If not, the other guys will do good, and I'm off to go get the bobber downs, you guys. I want to see a lot of video of this thing going black hole. Okay, so sorry about the delay there. I should have brought this in earlier. It was just my bad. I didn't. So, anyway, as you guys can see, the studio is really, really starting to come along. I'm really liking it. The lighting still needs a little bit of an adjustment here and there. I think as we get into the winter months, we should be able to take care of that. The new screen has a feed where I can actually feed it in and show the bobber downs and the actual fish that we're catching through Godsend. This year, it's the goal of is not maybe making so many baits, it's actually working those baits and getting that done so that I can show you guys how to catch fish with the stuff that we're creating. Okay, so I heard some good reports from today. There was 20 boats that got limits within a half an hour after light of Chinook and Coho because today is the last day of Coho. Yeah, it wasn't that weird. So they shut down the Coho season, which they didn't really have to, right? Let me skip this. They didn't really have to. They didn't have to shut it down. They could have just left it open for a shorter period of time. But yet still, they decided that they were going to go ahead and do that, right? So yeah, it's just another one of those weird things that they do. So guys, can you see the studio better now? I set up a new camera so that you guys can actually get to see the studio, right? Because that we will have guests in with us on this chair over here. We'll have a few more cameras set up so that our Monday Night Live fishing reports are a little bit more active for you guys, right? A little bit more interactive too, and not so boring, a little bit funner, right? With that screen, which is probably going to go up over here. Let me get to that. I just, I'm so busy with all the stuff that I'm doing and creating new stuff. It's just been crazy. Wilson Flanders said, yes, I know the studio, guys, is coming along really well. Yep. And I'm getting ready for the steelhead too. So I got everything ordered in today. It's all supposed to be here at the end of the week because I have accounts with all of these places. And Friday night's bait lab is I'm probably going to go ahead and do the torpedo lure and the slide sinker lure so that you guys can start making those. I'm a little bit concerned because there's a fight over who's getting what from the world, which is ridiculous, but it's happening. And we might get cut off for some supplies that we need for things that we fish with, right? So I'm going to start teaching you guys how to make that stuff. There's probably going to be a few pissed off people, but I don't care. Build a lure that can't be copied. That's what I got to say. So I'm working on that right now. That's probably going to be our Friday night bait lab. And then the bait lab won't be like the studio, you guys. The studio is totally different. So yeah, Raven, you should come and join us in the studio. I would love to have that happen. And now you and I are supposed to go fishing tomorrow morning. Are you going to be able to go? Or no, on Wednesday morning. Excuse me. I'm fishing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Today I was creating and making things happen for like that lead, which of course I don't like. I got to order some stuff in for it, but I wanted it to be a certain way. So we'll know more tomorrow after I get done, which I'll have my GoPro on me. This is my backup camera. So we'll definitely be seeing that. So, but Wednesday, we're supposed to go chum salmoning, and those guys pull down lots of bobbers. So, and they're not particular about what they eat. So, okay, so yeah, I know I'm tasting that steelhead already too, Bryce. I love that stuff. So I've got a bunch of coho to smoke up and a few Chinook that the other people gave because I saved my tag for upriver because of the river I live on, they're wilds, and I can't really tag like on a hatchery tag. So I saved mine for doing exactly what I'm going to go do. I'm going to take out the acorn egg, the stinger bead. I'm going to take out the new halo beads, the 14 and the 16 millimeter, and show you guys just exactly what they'll do. And with the new stuff that's coming in, I'm telling you guys, it's going to get pretty exciting pretty quick. I wasn't worried about that, Raven. If you want to go, all you got to do is say, let's go. So we might take off Tuesday night and spend the night up in the valley so that we're closer to where we're going to be. Oh yeah. So I'm not worried about eggs. We cut a hen open on Sunday. Oh my God, the eggs were just huge, guys. I'm not worried about eggs. I know what's about to happen. Plus, I have multiple backup, right, guys? So I have a huge freezer. So I've got one freezer that's got quart jars like this that are last year's, and I'll start pulling those out. Now, tomorrow morning, I've already pulled out one of my smaller jars, and we'll be using some of those as well. But my thing was tomorrow was to use the plastic. So, Bryce, I definitely have your blades, young man. Don't worry about that. It's just a matter of me mailing them. And thanks for actually bringing that up. So I contacted the post office today so they can come by the store and pick up the shipments that are going out because I'm telling you, our boxes that we're about to put out, the guide boxes, actually, I'd really rather prefer you guys come in and pick out the beads and put them into your guide box yourself because there's just going to be so many that way you guys can pick and I know that they work, but they work at certain times. But at least you'll have them in there. Did I? Oh darn it! I forgot those too. Okay, guys. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe while I'm gone for a second because that I started working a new jig head and you guys need to see this jig head with the worms because we're going to start kicking those out too. So 1 second, enjoy the video. Well, so much for that. So as you get older, you forget things. And that was one of the things I forgot. I think I left it in my package at the store so that I could fish it tomorrow morning. I've watched I've watched a few videos like this where actually the fish were salmon were being caught on the steelhead jigs and the worms. So, but anyway, so we're gearing up for that. Got to catch my breath. So we actually have, I know, right? I did do chop chop. I'm out of breath, kid. We actually we have so many different worm styles, you guys. The 4 inch, 3 inch, finesse tail, paddle tail, open pores. God, it just goes on and on and on. So I haven't really worked those for you guys, but the guides asked me to get them set up and get them going. So I'm definitely going to be working on those. Everything should be in Friday, so I'll be in the shop on Friday working my hiney off. So there'll be some pictures coming out. All right. So I see that we have 5 people in. I sort of wanted to hang around tonight. You guys can watch a video. I don't always have to talk. I'll just sit here and answer questions for a little bit. In other words, I'm going to catch my breath. Oh my goodness. So I ran out there to get those because I really liked those worms. And that new jig head. Let me tell you something, it's got eyeballs on the side of it. So I'm really liking it. Um, oh my goodness, Bryce. Really? Okay, how do you hook a fish? I know I miss you too, Raven. I've been thinking about you for quite some time. And as you know, we opened a store. We started creating new molds once again, and then I had to work the baits, right? That has been a big issue, is about actually working the baits. Mr. Flounders, Wilson Flounders, Don Flounders have been really, really good about tying some stuff up and then getting some more stuff to tie that up. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be getting some pretty fishy catches here shortly, and we'll have them up on the screen for you guys to watch. Because, I can easily take this camera and just move it up like this so you guys can see that a little bit better, right? So, all these things are going to happen as we get going along here. And then as well as when we have guests in the studio too. So did everybody that's on here, did you guys get a notice that I went ahead and did a recording for the fishing report today? I hope that you did. If not, you haven't hit the bell button to be noticed. But I put it up on Facebook and I literally shared it everywhere. The same as I'll do with this video too as well. Because the studios, okay, so Wilson Flounders did get his. Oh, okay. So Wilson Flounders got his. I'm sure Don got his then too. And then I don't think that there's a notice that said when it goes out on Facebook, you guys. So I think you're going to have to look for it, which I know that you're all subscribers already. So I know that it's not going out your way. So you guys need to pay attention to Bryce's post because that young man is an intellectual and studies things extremely for what he loves, and he does love catching steelhead. And he put a post up on the Facebook side of that that you guys should really pay attention to because that if he's saying that, it's probably going to be that way. All right, everybody. So we're rounding up to that 23 minutes. Does anybody have any questions for me tonight? And as we're waiting, I have a question for you guys. Go on Facebook, go on Godsend Adventures, and start sharing this around. We need to build this because there's things that we can do once this station is built. I obviously am not chasing money and looking for sponsors or anything like that. I'm just doing good community work. So, guys, I need you to share this around so that we can get out there and do more. I'm telling you, it plays a part in all of this, and it's really important. Okay, we're not giving up fishing holes. So, as you guys know, we just don't do that. So even with the salmon, we started becoming more and more quiet. But I will tell you this: you can go out onto any river you want right now. I'll guarantee you that it's almost empty because all the fish camps have broke up. So yeah, let me skip that. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about what's going to happen here, guys. So we're going to be able to show videos and critique them, have some fun with them. We're going to be able to support our fellow YouTubers through these things. And like I said, it'll be up there. Then the studio will change a little bit again. That's why I kept trying to tell you guys that there was a prize if you could guess what was new inside of the studio. Well, we're not doing that tonight because it's sort of obvious. Okay. Well, then the new camera too. So then I still have to learn how to look at the camera instead of this because I'm sort of watching. Yeah, like and share, everybody. So I'm still sort of looking at the comments. So I still got some work to do, but that's all right. I'll get there. All right, everybody. So this was the Halloween trip, and this next one was him with his family, and that's sort of why I played it. We all need to pray for that family right now. They've been through some stuff, if you haven't noticed, and we need to show support. Excuse me, show support for that family right now. So I hope that you all do that. And listen, let me tell you something. This man has over 2,000 subscribers, and there's a reason why, because he worked for it, you guys. So go in and give him a like. Watch his lives. You'll like them. They're fun. And then as we get going, I hope that you guys build this station as well. I have ways. My family's been in the computer business for years. Not me, but my family has, and I still have a sister that knows this stuff. So I'm learning as I'm going, but it will get better and better and better and better because that I'm learning. All right, guys, let me tell you something. Be looking for the video to come up because, oh, Benjamin Watts. Yeah, I sent the report out earlier. Pontoon tomorrow, say hello. Well, you want to know something? If you're on the same river that I am, I'm going to say hello by delivering one of the new weights. You sort of joined late. Let me tell you something. I was able to lay that thing out exactly the way that I wanted to lay it out. It just took off. It's so easy to cast, so I'm not having to try to chuck that ball to get it out to where I want. I'm telling you, we're on to something. Now, mind you, it's not the total right setup yet, but I'm getting there quickly. Trust me, I'm getting there. I had to order some new stuff, but before I ordered it, I wanted to take it out and test it to make sure it would do what it was supposed to do. So if you go back and watch the video earlier, I showed a slight picture of it. But let me tell you something. I think we're on to something that will save us some eggs. Save our sand shrimp when we go toss it out, which, you know, those guys are just super delicate. So, all right. Well, we're coming up on 28 minutes. Let me go ahead since Benjamin just came in. Oh, Jeff just joined too. Yeah, you know what? That's a good prayer warrior right there. So Jeff just joined us, and let me tell you something. That's a prayer warrior right there. So blessings to the Auto Magic family for sure. Yep. And then, of course, guys, please don't forget about God, my brain tonight. I've just been so busy, you guys. Please don't forget about Garrett. He is recuperating. I think he's overdoing it a little bit, but that's a young man for you. And I know he's going to recuperate okay, but we still need to keep him in our thoughts, you guys. All right. Well, we got about 30 seconds left, guys. I'm not seeing any new questions. Everybody tight lines, happy hooking. I hope that you realize what's happening with the studio. It's going to be an awesome place to come and take a look at what type of fishing is going on, you guys. So everybody have a great night, happy hooking, and listen, like I said, the only reason why I did this live tonight, I was out testing the new weight and I watched 7 Chinook being caught with 3 cohos right behind it, and it was very close to the ocean. I mean, literally very close to the ocean. Automagic actually crab snares there, and that's how close it was. So there is a bunch of fish coming in, you guys. Get out, get upriver, get into the tidal water. You're going to be catching some silvers here real quick, you guys. All right, everybody. Good night.